Hello everyone, Pally here, and welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. This is a continuation of our deep dive series, and we are once again taking a look at Anub'Arak. Anub'Arak has a very defensive build with his hardened carapace. You can find talents supporting this at just about every single tier. And his W ability is his most mana-efficient way of spawning beetles. So you're popping out beetles all the time. You're keeping yourself pretty durable all of the time, too. I am not too excited about the win rate for this particular setup. There are two builds representing the hardened carapace. One was at a 45% win rate. The other was at a 40%. I think there are more fun ways to play Anub'Arak than this, but if you want to be extra durable on the beetle, this is how you would do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Garden Terror map today. The friendly team, Anub'Arak, Cassia, Malfurion, Chen, and Zarya. The enemy team, Sylvanas, Deathwing, Junkrat variant, and Karazim. The patented Pallytime build, Karazim. Probably. Look at that. Look at that. Today we're going to go for the W build for Anub'Arak. It's going to increase our spell armor by 25%, meaning we have 65% spell reduction whenever our W ability is active. This build does have a significantly lower win rate than the Beetle build, and Beetle has become standard in the game, but I do think that this one still has quite a lot of value. I'm going to try to just focus damage on to the... Whoop! Whoop! I'm afraid. We're going to walk away. I wanted to get rid of some of those armor plates on Deathwing, but then I saw the low-hanging fruit just sitting in a root. I had to go for it. I am a big fan of Regeneration Master, and I think you could put this in with this build, no problem. I'm planning on using it in an upcoming build. That's the yeah, I got a plan. I got a plan for it. Don't you worry. I got a plan. Can I get your armor down some more, bud? We shouldn't be too afraid of Deathwing, actually. I don't think he can really burst us down, especially with our W ability. And as we hit level 4 and level 7, we're actually going to be able to make it a lot more efficient at blocking damage, too, which is awesome. Zarya can have the bottom lane. I don't want it. Instead, I'll move in here and just try to get myself a regen globe. Looks like two members of the enemy team residing up here. And Karazim trying to fight up top. Maybe for a quest stack completion. Woo! Oh, Sylvanas is a big team. All right, we'll see if we can help out. I don't have very much burst damage with this setup. So a lot of the gank potential is going to come from our team having their heads on a swivel and ready to engage. We always have phenomenal CC on Anub'Arak, but that's probably all we're going to have. That and a little bit of stopping power today. Mercenary camp being taken over as the objective is coming up. This is what we love to see, and it's going to be one that's in middle lane. I would actually delay that cap just a smidgen if that were me, but still very, very good. Hard Carapace increases our movement speed by 30% for 3 seconds. That means we can hit our W and be faster than a mount. Or is mount speed 130, chat? Is it the same as a mount or the same as a mount? Enemy team did take over a giant camp of their own, which is moving down the top lane right now. Deathwing has a lot of shielding. I'm just going to pop my W and sit here and trade for a little bit. I'm just assuming Deathwing isn't a melee build, but maybe I shouldn't assume those things. Wait, is he? Karazim rotating in. We can keep poking at this for a while, especially with Zarya, but they can do the same thing with that Junkrat of theirs. I'm going to back up for a sippy cup and then return to the team. Luckily for me, it was ready right when I needed it. Deathwing re-emerging right on top of all of us. We're going to try to CC Karazim here, who is very close to the damage beam of Zarya. I don't think I can kill him. I can kill him! Hey! Nice! Junkrat going for the turn-in yet again, but is interrupted by the damage of Zarya one more time. Varian is emerging here in this brawl. Shield is out on me, but I'm going to be forced to back away. Should have used E just a slight tiny bit. Actually, I would have lived if I W'd first. Always press W. That's the life lesson of Anub'Arak. Always press W. Enemy team got a lot of value out of that top mercenary camp. I'm going to try to mosey my way up there and take care of it. Gobble up a little of those XP globes. We've been fighting so many Sylvanuses today. She did like the hero free rotation change or something. There's been a Sylvanus in every single match today. Here we go at level 7, getting chitinous plating. This is going to reduce the cooldown of our shield whenever it absorbs ability damage. So, if we're using it in a situation like this where we could stand on Deathwing stuff, it just means we can cast it all the fucking time. That is going to spawn a few more beetles, but ultimately, our beetles aren't doing a lot of damage. 2 members of the enemy team are pushing up top lane right now. We do see Malfurion on the way as well. I'm going to move in right behind Varian here and just start to CC him a little bit. Twin Blades Varian is probably the least scary of all of the Varian archetypes, but bless his heart, he's trying his best. Deathwing is taking a bit of a beating. The enemy team is down here as well. I don't see exactly where they are, so that was a bit scary of an engagement. Junkrat taking a lot of damage there. Charism's damage isn't going to be very high until level 20, so I think I can do this. We're going to let Chen chase that down. Good CC on Charism. We're going to CC him one more time. He doesn't have an ally to jump to now, and we managed to take him down. All right, I'm going to let them channel. Another thing that we're going to be missing out on, I feel, is maybe that'll change once we hit to level 13. Maybe we just never have any siege damage until 13 on Anub'Arak, but we were really getting a lot of value from all of our beetles just kind of spawning and radiating damage around them in the previous match. This time we're going to have to use our W for that same effect, basically. We have really good damage on Sylvanas here. She is going to ghost away. Varian re-emerging on me yet again. We don't let him do that. We don't let that happen here, Varian. Q forward to try to slow him down, and we are just going to try to body block that man for as long as we can. I am definitely picking up Cocoon in today's game. I just want to be 100% sure. I cannot use this on Deathwing right. Putting Deathwing in a little tiny baby Cocoon would be so funny to me. He can be stasis, but I don't think it counts as a stasis, right? I'll just press the button really fast. No, it doesn't do anything. Okay. Mystery solved. Okay, now we know. But if we see the enemy team getting low on health... Oh, he didn't even go for Palm. Okay, what build is Charism doing? I wonder who my best... Probably still Charism, but we don't have to worry about burst healing any longer. We can just remove any damage from the fight or cocoon anyone who happens to be out of position. CC onto Charism is in play. I'm going to cocoon Sylvanas and then send the Q forward, keeping her in position for even longer. Diablo is charging above us with a massive cataclysm. We're going to continue to back away here, just casting my W every time it is ready. Varian CC'd one more time as we move forward. The Zarya suck has happened. I don't think I can kill her. Junkrat probably. Q out. We interrupt his ult. Good, good, good. I love how I can just get shield cooldowns in this thing. It's like I'm in a little hot tub. It's like, oh, this is nice. It doesn't even break my shield. I can probably use that against them once we hit level 13. You can't hit both of us. Who's it gonna be, Deathwing? Are we worried about Sylvanas? She just used her ghosts. I'm MC'd. Oh, God. I did not see that coming. Mana is a little low right now. Oh, my God. I think they're going to take this objective from us. Sippy Cup is available again if I need it. Cassia does go down, and now Malfurion is running for their life. I think the enemy team's going to grab this one. Yeah, I'm not going back in on that. Yeah, I'm not going back in on that. We're just going to back away from those roots. The enemy team has 2 tributes to R1. I'm going to ping for some assistance down here as well. I just don't have any stopping power right now. I have great crowd control. Just stop it. Like, what am I going to do? Well, they're not going to move away from me. Cataclysm going out. He's expecting that building to die, but he's very out of position now. Can we get some damage on Deathwing on the back line? Sylvanas is tanking a shit ton of minions right here, so we can deal some damage to her. Varian now moving through this. Let's just stop Sylvanas right there. I'll try to body block Varian. It didn't quite work out. Q can still potentially disrupt them on the way out, but no, it did miss, unfortunately. But we kept our building alive. Next objective is going to be up top. Okay, so casting Hardened Carapace will also deal 150 damage to nearby enemies, deals double damage against heroes, so it's 300 damage a pop. That's good burst damage. What are my auto attacks dealing? Like 150? The objective is coming up. I guess I don't have the luxury of being able to wait for my mana. Seven-sided strike hitting our Chen very hard, but a great barrel just keeping Karazim pinned to the spot on that wall. That was disgusting. Cassia grabbing Varian and bringing him back to reality as he gets taken down as well. The Junkrat trap did stop me in my tracks momentarily, but we're just going to run at him now. Erupt on this side. Oh, God. Fuck me. I believe that was the damage from his bombs landing while my W was not ready. If I had it up, it would have mitigated quite a lot more of that. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt quite a lot. Deathwing is going to be... Oh, God! That was not the charge I was expecting to see. Deathwing is going to be chased back behind his walls. Only a couple armor plating remaining. Looks like this fight has winded down. The enemy team did not get that tribute, so we've managed to tie it up 2-2. Next one's going to be down at the bottom right, so if you guys could get these going for the next objective, that would be phenomenal. Deathwing using his global presence to push out bottom lane a little bit. You love to see it. Chen just managed to push Varian back with another phenomenal barrel. And then this is how I have to clear the lane. I just stand here and I tank it. And I press W. Wow. God. That's so underwhelming. Hey! I'm gonna press W! Come here! Come here, hold on, I almost have a W ready. Come here. Where you going? Come here. Stay with me. No, don't leave. No, come here. I don't win that fight. I legitimately lose that fight. I fucking lose it. No wonder this build has a fucking 40% win rate. What the hell is this shit? I think the only way I'm gonna get burst damage is standing in Deathwing bullshit. Which, by the way, Deathwing once again up in the air, stopping this objective from happening. Choose a talent. Wait, I thought he only had 3 of those. How many times can you do that? I'm actually gonna go for Epicenter here. It's gonna make my burrow charge area a bit bigger. So, wow. So when we do charge in on our enemies, it's much easier to land that CC. Speaking of CC, that guy had fucking nowhere to go. I'm gonna save Varian for dessert while my friendly team is chasing down Karazim. And now that Karazim has been taken care of, the Q secures even more CC. If Varian tries to run, we have Epicenter ready to go. The roots are real, but is the damage? No, not quite. Oh, very close. Oh! Oh! Sylvanas taking the worst way possible into this fight. We're going to CC her on the other side of the wall and finish her off with a couple auto attacks. And Chen helping us by tanking that tower there. Not only did she approach the fight from the wrong direction, she then used her only escape at, I guess, the wrong time. Deathwing coming in with Cataclysm right on top of us. I'm planning on just continuing to hit him. I can sit in the Cataclysm and just lower my shit like crazy. We're going to back up and then Epicenter on top of this. Oh, 7-sided strike dealing a bunch of damage to me. Queuing on the way out to try to buy a little bit more time. I do have another W ready. Just use it. It's ready again. Wait, it's ready again. That's actually so fun. I take everything back. That's really fun. Varian is going to go down. We're going to CC the enemy team Sylvanas and then try to Carapace away one more time. Okay, the Carapace CDR is so fun. It's like Deathwing is the perfect character to give me that too. Body blow! Yes! You motherfucker, you can't be CC'd, but I can still impede your path. Oh, Sylvana's super low on HP. Hold on, can we do anything? Where is she? Sylvanas? I wish Karazim's E counted his abilities on me. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Coming in. He's not level 20 yet, so we might actually be able to win this. We landed, and he's rooted. Let him go, 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 let him go. Enemy team respawning. We need to get the fuck out of here. Kill it. No! Kill it! Okay. Sylvana's still pushing up the bottom lane right now. Looks like Rosaria's taking a camp at the top right to get those giants moving in. Sylvanas could push this way all the way to our tier 2, so I'll just try to keep an eye on this lane. But I'm going to be marching towards middle. I imagine they're going to want to take our mercenary camps. So let me see how brave
a seed is sprouting.
The leader of the Undercity is feeling. Ooh. Help! Oh, there's 3 now. We have to leave. Can't stay, unfortunately. That's okay. I'm not going to use a sip for that. I'm just going to go all the way back. Just going to go all the way back. Just a mercenary camp, not worth dying over. Okay.
That seed is ready for gathering. I suggest.
Deathwing is starting to lose some armor plates. Cassie with a great grab on Twin Blade Varian. He's not going to be able to sustain that. Sylvana's doing a bunch of damage on the side, but the Chen barrel takes her out of position. Karazim's moving towards that. Let's just stop him right there. Our team can gather around on this shit. I'm assuming Deathwing does have his roar, his big fear, if he wants to use it. Hopefully he does not. We're just trying to body block Karazim here, trying not to let him go the way he wants to, but he faked me out with it, I suppose. Cataclysm being used by Deathwing, who goes down mid-cast. I didn't see what killed him. Cassia took him down, apparently. The enemy team did get the objective, and it is pushing rapidly towards our tier 2s. So we do need to go back and do something about that. I'll head up to the top lane and try to do something. Do we want Trader King in this game? Gain 10% maximum health for 20 spell armor. 20 spell armor means we'd be at 85% spell power reduction while our W is up. That's actually ridiculous. Is that all the time? That is all the time. You activate for the armor bonus. Damn. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it. To my knowledge, I've never taken this talent ever. If we can see burst damage coming in for the enemy team, which there is some very, like big tells. They have some very loud abilities. For instance, Junkrat's bombs are very bright on the ground. They killed me earlier. If we just pop our 1, we basically don't take damage from the bombs. 20 spell armor plus 75% armor. God, we have 85% spell armor plus 75% all reduction. That's fucked. Spell armor doesn't stack? You're right. What the hell? I'm at 60 fucking %. I knew it was too good to be true, dude. I knew it. Karazim chased out of the battle, going down south. I'm gonna run in here and just reduce my cooldowns. I'm gonna keep up the aggression, chasing after Junkrat. Pop in my armor bonus right now. I'm gonna stand in this. Yes! I'm good, bud. I'm not gonna die to that. So it's just 20 by default, and then I still get the 65 from our level 1. Dang, dude. He'd basically be immune to damage if all of that did stack. Sylvanas is on our core. Let's base race him. Oh, there's 2 of them on our core now. Let's base race him. The core shields have fallen. They are ahead at 80%. 70%. What an exciting way to end the game. I didn't see this coming. Oh, they died. Oh. Sounds 3 and 4 in today's video. Nerubian armor into shed exoskeleton. Chitinous plating. Cocoon.
Urtication.
Urtication. Oh, okay. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Urticating spines. Of course. Duh. Epicenter. And the Traitor King. That was actually a pretty fun game. I definitely prefer Beetle build over this one. I know we're getting a lot of sustain and stuff from the W, but I feel like healing Beetles also gives you a lot of sustain, and it makes your lane clear better too. Yeah. I usually try to end on a positive note, but just playing these back to back, I definitely think I would recommend Beetle every time. And if we look at win rates here, this isn't just me. If we look at win rates here, over the last 3 patches, this build has a 45% win rate, or 5% lower if you change out to level 16, whereas the Beetle build has taken over all of the top slots. That's going to do it for today's video, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. I do have another idea in mind for Anub'Arak. Will it work out, though? I actually have no idea. You're going to have to come back and find out.